Okay, what the fuck is that? Is he gonna get A-logged by a demon? The quartering's being A-logged by...
Quartering is looking... what's the opposite of shoveled? He's
by the
looking
quartering.
quite
Holy shit, wait a second. Is this like his other channel?
a bit. Is he good? No.
Dude, you cannot be saying that while you look exactly like him.
Because the title of this video is called Woke Leftists Just Screwed Me Over and All My Staff. Man, that's pretty rough. So this is the first frame of the whole video, huh? He looks like if
A-logging himself.
Tom York was evil. That's funny if you guys know who Radiohead is.
He looks like you.
Here from the quartering. I wasn't sure I was going to go public about this, but
Are you serious? Is no one in his chat gonna say he looks exactly like you?
It appears I have to now.
Okay.
Many of you know that I've got a lot of irons in the fire. You've heard.
All right.
Well, I just want to watch the original video. Woke leftists just screwed me over. I feel like I was gonna watch this at the time and then I forgot and I got distracted.
What's wrong?
We're like 2 months late.
I wasn't sure I was going to go public about this, but
the internet's best coffee club
now.
Okay, can I just say, if the quartering can fuck up like his gig here, he deserves it. Yeah, just so retarded. Like, he has the easiest, stupidest job of all fucking time with like a built-in audience that he shouldn't even have. He somehow, like, it's crazy. All of the Gamergate stuff happened and somehow the quartering walked away with it, like with the entire audience from that. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't even there or like a figure or anything the whole time. And then somehow he walked away as like the benefactor of the whole thing. And if you can fuck that up, like, he makes 8 videos a day about Marvel Comics going woke, dude. When he gets hundreds of thousands of views, he's got like 8 billion views across his YouTube channel. That is retarded. That's just fucking stupid.
Many of you know that
should be Beardson. It should.
I've got a lot of irons in the fire. You've heard me say,
he just has centrist takes, never saying anything challenging. Yeah,
mixology cookbook to help fund.
Dude, he literally just goes like, so they're making non-binary Wonder Woman. How the heck is that even possible? It's right in the name, woman, Wonder Woman. Like, for 8 years, he's been making that. Okay, what the fuck?
The new studio. Obviously it's a meme, but you all know I have my coffee company. Well, the coffee company has also been expanding to take on Amazon to try and compete more with bigger names and to hopefully by the end of the year be on the grocery shelves. And for the past 3 years, I've prided Coffee Brand Coffee on remaining completely apolitical. And that's literally why I called it that. Some people think the name is goofy. I get that.
Bro just started a coffee company. Like, he just started his own thing. He's like, you know what? Not even conservative coffee. It's just coffee. I've just made coffee.
But it would have been easier for me to sell liberal tiers coffee or something like that.
Why would you not do that?
Be on coffee shelves one day.
Oh.
There's a big difference between what I do and what most everyone else does. I don't drop ship my coffee. We roast our own special blends. We hand flavor our beans. We pack our orders. We ship our orders. We handle our customer service.
Dude, okay, he's actually been fucking it up, though, because he's been not covering the stuff, you know, like the Gamergate stuff. He actually has stopped doing that. He finally changed his background, I'm realizing. Look at this. He finally changed this from like Funko Pops and stuff to he has power on his bookshelf behind him. He has the struggling of the American mind, the something. Even Pinker.
Service. We are not a dropship outlet. We're a real coffee company. And I made that investment.
Bro should have made Liberal Tears coffee, dude.
Of having something that could grow. Well, we've never been at our
God
most...
of Conquest,
hey, you got Conquest.
$3. I will never forgive the quartering for streaming with Beardson's one true love, Meloni Mac, while Beardson suffers from a broken heart behind a block.
Yeah, that is fucked up. That literally is evil. That should be Beardson, and his wife should be Meloni Mac, frankly.
Vulnerable. Where right now we're stocking up for Mother's Day, which
Gamergate
is an
2
important
coffee.
time of year for us because we do so
We
well.
need Trump to
for Mother's
tweet
Day
out
gift boxes,
Gamergate coffee too.
and we're trying to compete on Amazon. And I'm trying to build a new office. All of these things have stretched basically me to the
I
absolute
think we
max.
can get
It was
Donald
fine.
Trump.
You probably saw
tweet
I was selling my
Gamergate.
Neo Geo collection. I'm selling my Nintendo collection. I'm selling all this stuff to help
Dude, what?
to compete on Amazon.
How has he
And
fucked
I'm
this
trying to
up?
build a new office. All of these things have stretched basically me to the absolute max.
How? Okay, he has a Nintendo collection that is worth so much that it's worth selling to finance an office. How much shit did he have? Was it just rooms full? Like, what does that look like? A Nintendo collection that would be valued at enough where it's like worth selling off to pay for an office space.
It was fine. You probably saw I was selling my Neo Geo collection. I'm selling my
that?
Nintendo collection. I'm selling all this stuff to help fund this stuff. And it's because I believe in the things that I'm doing. But now we hit a roadblock.
Imagine trying to start a business you know nothing about and trying to do all the sourcing and packaging. This is so stupid. If you have extra income, start buying, like, I don't know, businesses around you that you don't really have to manage that heavily, or like find something that you actually care about and makes sense, or that you know about, or that you know someone that knows how to do it, and you could work with them. Why the fuck would you just start making coffee? That is so strange, and it's like the worst thing ever. Coffee brand coffee. Who the fuck is gonna buy that? That's literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. How do you fuck this up?
That
Bro has Neo Geo. Neo Geo was a really expensive console from the 90s. Really. Maybe he's really passionate about coffee. I guess, but like, shouldn't you? I don't know. Why would you make it just the worst brand ever? Like, that is actually the worst branding of all time. It looks like the Soylent branding. You know what I mean? But like, at least that one makes more sense because there's not other Soylent products. It looks like a Soylent branded like thing. Look at this. Like, you could tell me that that's Soylent coffee, and I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. It's like the same fucking packaging. It's like exactly the same brand. That's crazy. This has got to be the worst idea of all time. But listen, I'll eat my words. If he becomes a billionaire out of this somehow, if Elon Musk saves his company, then W, I guess. But like, stay in your lane. You literally should make Liberal Tears coffee. That's what you should be selling.
I need to try and reach out and give you an understanding.
Sure,
of
they've
why
hit the second beard.
I can't confirm this for
Sure,
sure.
they've
But
a
right
second
now,
quartering
with Coffee Brand Coffee,
they'll struck the second beard.
we are basically completely vertically integrated. We roast our stuff, we pack our
Beardson,
stuff.
if he didn't lock
We
in,
print our own bags, things like that. The only thing
Why
that
would you
we
do
were
all of that?
reliant on anyone else
Why?
for was some of the boxes for our K-Cup.
before you're even on the grocery shelves, why would you be sourcing all of that yourself? Like, okay, he's just I mean, am I crazy? I to be fair, I don't have a business
God of
degree.
Conquest 91 said
Maybe-
$3. Don't show this to Beardson. His heart will break. Further link.
Thank you for the very generous support. Maybe I'm off here. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but wouldn't it make more sense to source all the stuff yourself after you're like already selling it to grocery stores or something? Wouldn't it make way more sense to get it, selling on mass before you start investing all of your money into like making it cheaper to produce? All right, what's this? Meloni Mac Kiss. That doesn't. Beardson will be okay. Beardson, shield your eyes, but that doesn't even look like Meloni Mac. To be fair, the AI kind of fucked her up her side profile there. It doesn't really look like Meloni Mac after like a second. That's crazy though. Dudes are making freaking Meloni Mac kissing AI videos.
Cups and some of the procedures around.
I think it depends. I don't know, bro. I'm broke as fuck. Did they fuck? I don't know. In fairness, most entrepreneurs are a little crazy. Oh no, is it Meloni fucking the quartering? He's involved with Crowder. If he's involved with Crowder, then how is he struggling with all this?
On that. It's our coffee, but we had someone else helping, you know, put these boxes together so we could do all that. Well, apparently that person, I don't know this for sure, but I suspect it, saw my YouTube channel and didn't like my politics. And while we have a 20,000 K-Cup order,
wanted the initial capital from fans and it never happened. Dude, he should just make Liberal Tears coffee. That literally should be his brand. Why would that not be like the one time the quartering is like, you know, I think I don't want to make my branding the worst, ugliest, gayest shit of all time. And that's it. And then it's like the coffee for some reason. That's the one where, and then his solution to that is, I think I'm just going to make it the most generic thing ever. I think I'm just going to make it actually like just literally the worst brand of all time.
Basically decided to tell us, you know, to pound sand, or I don't know what's going on. We haven't heard anything back. This is absolutely crippling.
Coffee brand coffee.
I'm already so overextended with coffee brand coffee. I feel like they knew this was the time that they could really cause maximum damage. What is the solution? Well, it's to buy about $80,000 in equipment. And I didn't know what else to do. I can't miss Mother's Day. It's our biggest sale of the year. And so I said, okay, fine. Put it on my credit card. We're going to just
who the fuck is
out.
buying their mom coffee brand coffee, bro?
That's a lot of dimp to put on your credit card. And but
better flowers,
we're going to say Mother's
dude.
Day,
Fuck
and
that.
we're going to bring this last piece of the puzzle in-house. We're even getting a machine to make our own coffee
Not
scrub
on the credit card, bro.
Guys that want to, you know, do it for skincare. But anyway, to help pay for it, we've done this one other time before, and what I did was I put together this very cool Founders Vault Pack. There's only 1,000 of them, and 200 of them are already gone from my live stream earlier today. It includes our freeze-dried strawberries, which are not available anywhere else and will never be available as far as I'm planning anywhere else. You will also be the very first person to get our exclusive spring flavors, tangerine, which trust me is delicious, and cherry cordial, which is
This is way better branding. Like, still, the coffee brand coffee thing is horrible. That actually is really good packaging.
God of
I'll be
Conquest
fair.
91 cent $3 breaking. Andrew
That should
Tate
be
has
the
a message
packaging
for
on
the quartering.
all of it. 100%. It should look like that on all of whatever he's selling. And not that other dog shit. Thank you so much, God of Conquest. Andrew Tate has a message for the quartering. You're poor! He bought it off of, like, is that what he just said? Did he just say that he bought all the equipment on a credit card?
also really good. You also get a Founders coin and a signed, numbered thank you card from me specifically. I'm be signing them every night for the next 2 weeks. Plus, you get a free gift. If I sell out of these, we can afford the machine, and this can never happen again. Many people have probably noticed, hey, we've been out of stock on stuff and things are running behind. It's because of this one hiccup. But if I can convince you to give our coffee a try, which I tell you all the time, I think is the best out there. If you try our spring flavors, you're going to get it before anyone else.
Is he actually just an
You're gonna
impassioned
absolutely love
coffee
it.
fanatic?
You're
Is
gonna
that why
help
he's
stick
doing
it
this?
to this stupid company that has screwed me over, and keep me out of, hopefully out of debtor's jail or whatever. And if you don't like coffee, I still have my Mega Mixology cookbook, which I'll link in the description down below.
Oh
It's a
my
pre-order.
gosh.
That will be shipping around the end of April.
Who
It's
are
hilarious.
his fans?
We already have
Who
almost 50 recipes
fucks
done.
with the quartering that
They're, like,
hard?
different memes
Seriously.
of like cocktails, mocktails, coffee, tea drinks, summer drinks, fall drinks, but it's all got like, you know, our sense of humor. And the tailgates for Trump,
Dude,
I put back on sale too, to try and put money together. I just know, and if you don't like
Gen Xers, bots,
flavored coffee, we have tea.
The poundering is a fat retard. Fuck 'em, says Roman statue. Right. Dave Rubin fans.
We have
I guess.
regular coffee. Our blueberry cobbler is really good. Our ultra silky, ultra dark roast is really good. Our 004 is good. Our Ethiopian's good. We have something for you. And so I'm hoping today you'll give Coffee Brand Coffee a chance, or you'll pick up a cookbook to help me get out in front of this a little bit. I know once we get this equipment in the office,
there's no shop.
There's nothing
Always
stopping
fucked.
Coffee Brand Coffee
Oh,
from
it's
being
over.
in the grocery stores, maybe as soon as the end of this year. Hopefully by
There's
next year.
There's no
And
shop.
in convenience stores and things like that.
Default
We
off.
really are at an inflection point
here.
where a lot of companies would take on investors.
They sold out.
You know,
Holy shit, he
I've
got the money.
$300,000 almost floating right now in debt. I'm just being dead serious because of the huge stock up for Mother's Day. Now I got to buy this machine I wasn't planning on buying. And, but if we come out the other side of this,
The company does. I mean, not him. All his assets aren't wrapped up in that company, surely, right? Like, surely he doesn't mean he personally has $300,000 wrapped up in it. Like, if he
we will be
defaults,
fully stocked on Amazon.
is he gonna
We'll be
lose his
fully
house?
stocked on our
Is he
website.
gonna?
We'll be fully
bro gonna be homeless?
vertically integrated. So we'll be able
Surely
to lower
not.
prices and
He
lower
has the best
costs.
coffee of any
We
Midwest
are
conservative.
doing so much. We handle our own customer service, by the way. Maggie works full time covering the customer service for our company. I take this seriously because I love this company, and you know, I don't know why this guy did this, why this is happening now. It's literally the worst possible time with Mother's Day only 2 months away. Like our Mother's Day gift boxes.
Dude, okay, no. I mean, saying that this is like a thing to get sales from your fans, that's whatever. But doing this, if there are people that don't like you, deplatforming you from things, going on and crying that it's working is like the worst, dumbest thing you could ever do. Like acknowledging that they are destroying your company by like making other companies not do business with you. That is insane. Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you tell them like, by the way, Antifa, all of your targeting of my business has worked and we're fucked. Keep it up. Like,
Keep us
some leftist waited until he fully invested and then canceled his contract. Maybe if I call Maggie, we'll pick up and have phone sex with me, says Roman statue. Investors will now be massively turned off knowing that he's this far in debt and doesn't have to plan to get it. Yeah, that too. If you don't say like, yeah, by the way, I'm 300,000 in debt. You could go to Crowder and be like, hey, guess what? It's going great. By the way, I'm trying to get our own coffee machine, maker. You want to go in on this with me?
the whole year. And if I don't buy this,
You make coffee.
get this stuff
I make
handled,
coffee.
Quartering's wife
Thank you,
sent
Quartering's wife.
$3 a husband. You
He
spent
spent
too much money on overpriced coffee. Now we are homeless.
Now we are homeless. Classic meme. Classic husband. Oh, quartering husband. You have spent all our money on gourmet coffee. Now we have no home. Okay.
get this equipment handled, or we're gonna miss that. And I just can't do it. I can't. I could find somebody else to make the boxes, but they're still going to be 5 or 6 weeks out, and then I could still run into the same problem later. So I think this is basically the last piece. We're actually moving into a new building where I'm going to make a storefront where people can walk in and get the coffee, which
This
I
is
think would be
crazy.
really awesome.
He really just said, like, fuck this YouTube Rumble shit. Fuck that. I don't even care. Let's just be a coffee company. Let's just make coffee. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I don't know how this has survived, so I'm trying to get out of it. I guess makes sense. I mean, not really though. Look at the views. Every video he spams gets 100,000 views. Like, it's unbelievable. Things get worse for Diddy. Enough with female cops. Tim Pool and Matt Walsh react to Biden terminal cancer. Carmelo Anthony lawyer meltdown. Target and Walmart ripping off customers. He literally just, like 8 years ago, just started. And somehow he won this. Somehow he came out on top. Blizzard and Overwatch continue to destroy fun. Has it been the same? Yo, look at this.
Okay, so when Wizards of the Coast banned me for life and playing in any sanctioned events over memes, I posted online at that time that my prediction was that this was only the beginning. Then, a few months later, when Hearthstone forced...
Sent $5 and back to the real show. I don't talk about myself.
Thank you, Anonymous. All right, back to this.
All right,
Hold that thought, the quartering. I gotta get overstimulated.
You got it.
I gotta get normally stimulated. On Family Guy.
Whose uncles are you?
It says that any child who's being difficult should be medicated.
What? Drugging a baby?
Are you sure? That sounds so serious.
I'm afraid his behavior has been an issue for a while. He's even been bothering students during nap time.
Hey, you up? Guess where I have a crayon.
What? Why?
You'll see.
Why should I trust you? You're always tricking me into going places I don't wanna. Oh, you said we were going to a place Walt Disney built.
No, Peter, I said supported. By the way, don't go on the train ride.
Well, except for when I beat Larry.
Sorry,
Bird for
this
a Big
just has to
Mac.
play for 3 minutes.
Off the floor. Off
Sorry,
the
I don't have
scoreboard,
coffee
off
brand
the
coffee,
backboard,
so this
no
has to
rim.
play for 3 minutes. But once I get this coffee empire off the
Right near
ground,
basket,
then we'll never have to
underhanded,
watch
effeminate
another
gasp, over the backboard, out of
3-minute
bounds,
power
waddle
chat
over
ever
again,
again.
Slip on a towel, twist
Just
my
you
ankle, go to
wait.
the emergency room.
Antifa.
Doctors tell me it's not that bad and I shouldn't have come there.
When I get this
make 'em give me
coffee
a cast
empire off the
anyway, never
ground.
play sports again. Hey,
I'll never have to make
I
another
won the $2
stupid ass
sandwich.
YouTube video again.
You,
Dude, do you
my
think
friend,
that's what
are
he's
the greatest
thinking? He's just
invention
like,
since the Trapper Creeper.
he's just like, fuck this YouTube thing.
yum, 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 yum. I am so happy we found this. It's like
Then
when
you
I
gotta
found
have
my
Conquest
thrill
for
on
the 3.
Blueberry Hill.
I'll play after this.
That's it? Just a bunch of blueberries?
The entire
two
jug
dogs
on your
humping.
head filled
This
with
was worth
brand
the 4-hour
Jimbosi
flight.
coffee. Yep.
I believe Stewie's a commercial star. We haven't had a celebrity in a family.
I
since
bet
my
the new
great
pep
aunt,
makes this
Queen
go
of Burlesque
crazy.
Griffin. Cheesy jokes and ugly broads. Way back when they had no porn, just scarves, fans, fat.
Power Jet Live session, JimboZoomer. For real, support the show, keep it on the air, Banco, keep it alive. You know what it is. If you enjoy the Jay-Z, you don't want to disappear.
You are just
Send in media,
horrible. You're
or
even worse
don't,
than those
or
people
just
who
support
take
the show,
dumps in
or
the shower.
send in a, just text. Whatever
Why
you
are
want.
you cutting to me? What did somebody say? Whatever they...
You and all your wives are coming to my place for dinner.
Fine, we'll be there.
Oh, can we make it Sunday? Saturday, I'm giving Javier Bardem a haircut. So, what'll it be?
Everything.
What do you mean?
Long in the short places, short in the long places. It should be from both the future and the past. Something a child would do to a doll.
Vodka beer. The can says beer, but inside
Don't
is
look
12
top
ounces
left.
of carbonated
What's
vodka.
top left?
And the best part is, your wife will never know.
Honey, I'm so proud of you, cutting down to 1 beer a night.
Take off your underwear. She don't know.
Come on.
Thank you for that. Very good. Okay, next.
Go back on listening. You own sent $3 more slop.
More slop. Okay, good. A 1 minute slop.
Hello. Put it in order for my
Oh,
breakfast.
good. Oh, good.
I would like a waffle.
Anti-woke cartoons.
No, I'm striking that order down.
Who are you?
I'm a municipal judge from Minnesota. I'm striking down your order.
What? Melania, the weirdest thing just happened. Could you make me some coffee?
Sure.
I'm sorry, but that is entirely unconstitutional.
Excuse me?
Again? Who are you?
Don't act
The court
like
overreach
you don't
is
know who I am.
insane
Bill
in this
Rowe,
country.
Chatham County Magistrate Judge.
Classic.
You have
Classic.
no constitutional authority.
We're $500,000 in debt for having this cartoon produced entirely, but I just believed in art.
That's it. Secret Service! Get these guys
Subscribe
out
to
of
Daily
here.
Wire Plus today.
Become a member at freedomtunes.com for exclusive cartoons.
Okay, back to this.
People who play their games.
Dude, who told him that stacking up like board games behind him was like a good
Competitively or
studio?
professionally to remove
What? Like what? Why? Why are they all drawn to do that?
memes from their personal
This is
social
how he
media
started.
accounts, even ones that they had posted a long time ago.
Microsoft is reading your private files to ban you.
I knew it was about to get worse. Now, here we see what is probably
Okay, so
the
he's been
most
retarded the whole
insane
time.
Intrusion and force.
I've been wondering because every time you watch a quartering video, he's sort of like struggling to get through what he's saying, and it's kind of like he doesn't really care, or like he's out of it, like he's sleep deprived or something weird's going on, right? And I was wondering if it's like, has he been doing this for so long that he just doesn't give a fuck, and is that what it is, or what is it? It's not. It's like this is the first year of him doing it.
Forcing of compelled speech. Yet now, with Microsoft admitting and rolling out a new terms of service policy,
Bro just wants to
that
sell
not
coffee
only
even back
allows
here.
them to ban you from their services. That's Xbox, Skype, Microsoft Office. Now I want to read this section verbatim. The code and conduct section. We've clarified that use of offensive language, fraudulent activity is prohibited.
But you don't know the difference between board games and Magic, dude. What do you think Star Wars Destiny is? That is a fucking board game, brother. Okay? That is a board game. And so is that. And I don't know if they've made Magic the Gathering fucking board games, but they could have. They make like Dungeons and Dragons ones. Okay?
Section
bum ass.
Not only applies to Xbox.
Okay, anyway. Wait, back to this.
That should be open later this year, and
this is where he's
I
cooked.
have no interest in opening up coffee shops, but maybe a couple of pop-up shops where it's available would be cool. But I am reaching out, hoping, asking for you to pick up this pre-order Founders Vault Pack. I'll be signing everything all night tonight, and if you don't like flavored coffee, you can just go to shop and you can go to coffee or K-Cups.
No way.
And we have
The
all of our,
quartering signed
double calf,
coffee.
we have decaf. We still
Blueberry cobbler flavored coffee. That sounds so good, actually. That actually low-key sounds so freaking yummy. Look at that. I've never drank coffee in my life. I don't even know. But that sounds straight up delicious. Blueberry cobbler flavored.
still have some gingerbread coffee.
Oh my gosh, that actually does. What is he? How's this going now? Mother's Day box? Mother's Day box. That comes with the medium roast, the blueberry cobbler ground coffee, the yogurt covered pretzels, the universal K-cup adapter, the honey sticks, and the chocolate covered coffee beans for just $60. That's way better than the Founders thing. The fuck? Why is there still a tab for this Mother's Day thing, though? Like, Mother's Day already happened. I don't understand. Can Mormons drink coffee? Nope. Thank you for this. This coffee's amazing. Love the tangerine. The freeze-dried's also excellent. Shop. What else is he selling? The Roaster's Choice Club. Okay, so did he get out of the hole, or is he still $300,000 in debt? Do we have an update?
Coffee available.
Does
That's
anyone know?
50%
Any
off
quartering
right now. We have our
fans?
cold brew coffees,
chat?
which is really
Also,
good.
thank you for the dono.
We have everything in K-cup form: strawberries and cream, blueberry cobbler, all this stuff. We have something for everyone on coffeebrandcoffee.com, and I'm hoping you can help me stick it to this guy and just no more relying on anyone else. Lesson learned. Hopefully,
let's raise 300K. Let's stick it to this guy.
I mean, this will cover a chunk of it, a nice chunk of it, and you know, once Mother's Day comes around, I'll be able to pay off all the rest of it. Or if we sell a bunch of Trump books, but those are supposed to be for the studio. So literally the worst time.
You're
imaginable
not going to get
this
yourself out of $300,000 selling the Trump books, brother. There's no way. That's not real life. There is no one buying that shit. Come on. Surely there's not. Surely no one is buying that.
So helpful and thoughtful and supportive.
Who's buying
all my
that?
various endeavors over the year. Some of them work, some of them didn't work. But the coffee company is working.
The Hada Natural Process Yurga Chefe Ethiopian from Broadsheet has an incredible natural blueberry cobbler tasting notes. Says Roman statue. That's beautiful.
I'm not taking on any investors. We want to do this ourselves, but I can't.
The overlap of quartering fans and JimboZoomers has to be 0. Yeah. Maybe our Rumble. Rumblers, Rumble Boomers, can you hear me? Rumble heads. Any of you tuning into the quartering? You get your news from Meloni Mac.
Do it without your help. And I sincerely hope you'll consider picking up this Founders Pack, which will be linked in the description. Or if you just go to coffeebrandcoffee.com, it's right on the homepage. Or picking up something. Support small
Boomers
business.
Rumble, there you are.
We really, you know, we're about a dozen employees, and we really care. We care about you.
My
We care
dad
about our
watches the
coffee. We care
quartering.
about
That's
our
crazy.
Organic teas. If you're not a coffee person, we have organic.
My dad
teas
wouldn't even know
available. We
how
have
to
something
find
for you.
quartering.
And then remember us around Mother's Day. All of our gift boxes will be available on Amazon, so you can get them free next day shipped. Making less money, but it's about expanding the reach of us. I'm taking this very seriously, and we've come so far exclusively because of all of you. And I wanted to reach out one more time and see. We've got about 800 of these Founders Packs left, and that's it.
He sold $899 Founders Packs pre-orders for his Founders Pack that comes with freeze-dried strawberries, hand-signed and numbered thank you card, a coin, and what, coffee? And 2 flavors of coffee? Are you fucking kidding me? How?
Please pick one up today. And if you don't like the flavored coffee, then there's a bunch of other stuff you can get. Although I highly recommend this. Maggie and I and my wife worked very, very hard dialing this flavor in. Multiple iterations. The freeze-dried strawberries are ridiculously delicious too. And they'll all be signed.
Dude, that sounds
numbered,
delightful.
And they're going to ship in early April.
Straight
so
up,
it's
that
only a couple
sounds
weeks and you'll
delightful.
have it. And you'll get it before anyone else. Our new spring flavors, which are ridiculously good.
They sound
Thanks
ridiculously
so much
good.
for always being there for me. If you don't like coffee, you can pick up the Mega Mixology book. And I will not talk about coffee at all tomorrow. Okay, I won't talk about it, but I just figured I'd make a dedicated video because I'm kind of running out of options. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, I understand. But we'll talk to you again real soon.
We just watched a fucking 10-minute coffee ad. All right. What do the Meloni Mac comment section look like? What is this? Wait. Asmon Gold responding to Meloni Mac. Dude, Beardson and Meloni Mac are made for each other. They both have Asmon Gold videos about them. You know, they both have interacted with Asmon Gold. Dude, they literally belong together. Her channel is called Meloni Mac Go Boom. Dude, you're 40 years old, lady. What the fuck is going on?
Conquest 91 cent $3 the Mother's Day box iOS now 40% off. And the listing includes a demonstration video. Link.
Yeah, but I can't show Amazon stuff.
Inside this box is the best Mother's Day gift you could possibly imagine. Moms don't want flowers or generic junky gifts from big box stores, and that's why you should consider a Mother's Day gift box from Coffee Brand Coffee. A premium selection of fabulous snacks and coffees that any mother would love. From chocolate-covered coffee beans to yogurt-covered pretzels, and one of my personal favorites are these honey sticks. They're just so great to use in the coffee.
Is that his wife?
Which actually smells and tastes like blueberries. All of their coffees are freshly ground and roasted, so you can ensure that mom is getting the best quality possible.
I can't even show you this, the issue, because it's like on Amazon.
If you have been stumped on what to get mom for Mother's Day, look no further than Coffee Roast, which is like a great...
Okay, anyway. Thank you for the very generous support. I appreciate it. Okay, wait. What was I doing? What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Meloni Mac and Beardson literally belong together. Oh, yeah, and I was saying her channel name is Meloni Mac Go Boom, and she's 40 years old. That's crazy. Go Boom live. Fuck is this? Members only content. Don't be fat. That one's directed at the quartering. Entertaining demons. Ubisoft disbands Prince of Persia team after latest flop. Dude, they both make Gamergate content. They're both anti-woke. They both had Aswan Gold videos about them. Dude, Beardson and Meloni get married. He needs to unblock him. Seriously. Please. Please, Meloni. What was that? Why did Aswan Gold make a video?
Oh, yeah. So this girl got suspended on Twitch, and I reacted to it, and I'm not going to watch...
Was she just saying faggot? Was she just going, don't be a faggot on Twitch?
The whole thing. It's kind of a long thing, but she was
kidding me? Is that
responding
real?
to what I was saying.
They're both... Beardson's also banned on Twitch, I think.
So, yeah, I know we saw the clip that you posted on your YouTube channel. And then we saw Asmongold come in and do his thing and talk about this. And
I did. I
you
talked
put a
about
very nice response out on X, saying like, you don't have anything harsh to say about it. And I thought this was really. I would just love for you to kind of talk about this experience and just in general.
Dude, does she
so
cook
basically I was
Asmon?
multi-streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube because a lot of people are like, well, why don't you stream on YouTube now? Why don't you stream on Kick now? I already was multi-streaming to all 3 platforms. Twitch gave me a 2-week ban. The other 2 platforms didn't do anything.
Sounds about right.
So basically, before I started my stream, I just had...
Holy shit, what a hell blunt rotation. They got Stuttering Craig, Blabs, Asmongold, and Meloni Mac.
Had a candid discussion that was
this episode of the JZE is stacked with interesting figures.
The LGBT identities, things like that, and me being a Christian, I was sharing my perspective.
Pearson says, not Beardson, but Beerson in chat says, just reading Brittany Venti's names makes my balls tingle. Cum Factory in full gear.
Biblically around that, and because of that, Twitch didn't like it. Twitch called it hate speech, even though I did not call for any sort of violence. I didn't call for people to harass people or anything like that. It was just like, hey, this is what the Bible says. This is what I believe. And
dude, what's Aswan gonna say?
It doesn't push any religion.
He's wearing the Captain America hoodie. He's got the fucking R2D2 behind him. Holy shit, this is awesome.
It doesn't
holy
push
shit
any
balls, this is fucking
or whatever. It's just the character
awesome.
goes to church with his kids.
Oh my fucking shit balls.
And this movie, by the way, beat Madam Web at the box office.
Oh.
Is that supposed to be impressive?
I don't know what that means.
Maybe the movie's great.
I mean, like, it's like,
this is so gay.
Look, like I say, I'm part of the alt middle, you know? but it's just weird to sort of look at like how polarized.
No, please be on our side. Please be a Groiper. Please bring your Captain America hoodie and your Batman chair and your R2D2 to halfback.
Will become
whoever you are, please.
Hateful, the other side that claims to not
Dude,
be
we
hateful
need him.
has also become.
He's totally right about that. He's completely right.
Aswan Gold being
and
anti-woke? Dude, this is the worst shit I've ever seen in my entire life. This is crazy.
That I think a really great example of
This
that
has to be the
is
worst
the
thing
amount
ever.
of people that are tweeting at like Jeff Keighley. I think this is a perfect example. So if you go back, I guess it was like, where was it? Maybe it was over here somewhere. Yeah, like all
Oh
the
my
people,
gosh,
like
that's a lot of tabs.
these are all people that if you ask them, they would think that these are tolerant people. These are people that a lot of cases like you
I
know.
don't know what they're talking about. Okay. Anyway, Meloni Mac live, dude. Next time she does one of these, we just need to like be in the chat and be like, please call Beardson. We love you. We're Beardson Army and we love you. Please call Beardson. Please.
How's
Unblock
it going?
him.
Welcome back to Go Boom Live. Today is
Okay, be for real with me. Is she just plastered like every single time she's on camera? Is that what's going on? Why does she talk like that?
episode 47. 47 whole episodes. I have done the thing.
She's just disabled?
Wait, hold on. I'm looking for. Okay, I was looking for a song for my
Literally
headphones. I wish I
60
could share with you
IQ.
guys.
Baby voice.
The
She
music,
kind of
how
got
chill would that
retarded.
be?
She's perfect.
But
What does she
yeah,
look like
all
without
these
makeup? I don't
platforms
know.
not letting you play
Why is she
music.
doing that fucking voice? I'm getting violent.
Yeah, unfortunately.
She's Irish and Cherokee.
I remember
okay.
back in the day on live streams, man.
So she's plastered.
You could listen to copyright music. You could just have Spotify going. I used to stream League of Legends with like my
The bearded
metal
warriors send their
playlist.
love and respect, Mommy
Nobody
Meloni.
cared.
Please get together with Dad
It was
Beards.
good times.
Dude, when does she go live next? When's Meloni? Every Wednesday? Wait, was there one yesterday? Every Wednesday? Did we miss it? We got to plan this out. We literally got to remember next Wednesday. No, she didn't do one. Hold on. Why didn't she do one this week? Meloni, where was the Meloni Goes Boom this week? We missed you. We missed the Meloni Mac Goes Boom. Okay, is Twitter just broken? Is Twitter down? Nope, there we go.
After some sleep and
Oh, she fucked her hair up. Oh, nah.
after some sleep and a whole lot of Diet Dr. Pepper, I am very happy to report that I am in fact starting to feel better.
Wait, why does her hair look so bad right there? No offense, Beardson. Dude, she's just slamming the funny button. She's just spamming the funny button. She's appealing on Twitch. Tell us why you're submitting an appeal. Didn't do nothing. Oh, she was sick. That's why she wasn't live the last 2 weeks. Dude, Dude, no, she's retweeting the fucking quartering. No, dude, the quartering is okay. Let's brainstorm here. Genuine, for real, everyone. Let's get our ideas together. Let's put our brains together. Let's put our consciousness together. Okay, how could we antagonize the quartering and Meloni Mac against each other and get her to block the quartering and unblock Beardson? But also, if you just have an idea for the quartering part, that works too. It doesn't necessarily need to result in Beardson being unblocked. We can figure that part out later, but we just have to scare the quartering away. Or what if we got the quartering to put Beardson on, and then they could have like a Beardly Brothers episode of the week or something. You know what I mean? Atheism. There might be something to that. Is the quartering an atheist? He definitely could be. He definitely might be. Climate change. I think they both They both don't believe in climate change. We might reach 50 IQ if we all work together. She likes his coffee. Jeremy's stealing her from Beardson. Dude, stop it. Alcoholics don't get sick. Mixed Native American baddies got me like... He's under Beardson's desk right now. She would make such a sexy guy, says Beardson. Not Beardson, just Beardson. Need a Beardson quartering blood sports space about Meloni Mac's honor. Well, I was thinking, what if... I mean... The quartering is married. You know what I mean? So... What if we got him and Beardson connected, and then the quartering is like, oh man, yeah, we should do a show with everyone that I do shows with. And then Beardson's like, well, that's awkward, because guess who's got me blocked? And then he's like, who? And he's like, Meloni. And then the quartering goes to Meloni Mac, and he's like, hey, what's going on? You got to unblock Beardson. And if it comes from him, maybe she'll unblock him. She's not an obvious woman. Well, maybe when she grows her hair out more. Remember when she was getting angry because everyone thought that the huge titty bitch from Marvel Rivals or whatever was hot, and she was getting literally upset and pressed that everyone didn't like the character that clearly looks like her. And instead, she was saying the bitch with an hourglass frame, huge tits, like a fat ass, looked trans or something because of the haircut. That's crazy. No, but I'm willing to forget about that. Just unblock Beardson, dude. They're perfect together. Mom needs to unblock dad ASAP. Make AI porn a Meloni and say that's okay. See, now we're kind of getting like real ideas, and then say the quartering made it. Right. Okay, so deep fake porn of Meloni, and then say the quartering planted on the quartering's history. Could you imagine? Imagine you link it to him, and he opens in another tab without realizing, and then he opens that tab, and he's like, oh, what's that? Oh, fuck. And then everyone sees it. What if we just photoshopped like a fake video of him? We just take a random part of like an old quartering video where he's showing his browser, and you know, when he like clicks on it and it shows like previously searched terms, we just like change that video. And it's like a random one, so we can't go find the original. Like it would be, you know, it'd be buried in thousands of hours of content, but we change it to say like deepfake AI Meloni Mac 4K whatever, and then trans or something. And then yeah, it's like an episode where it's, you know, buried in a 4-hour VOD amongst thousands of you know, hours and hours and thousands of videos of content. So he can't go deny it. You know, he can't go find the original. It'd be really difficult to find the original and be like, no, this isn't in there. I swear. That'd be genius, right? It will try to find the original to confirm, but it won't matter. The rumor will spread. Yeah, well, because there's so much quartering just content that realistically, it would just be hard for him to find, you know, when that was from. What if we framed him for possessing thousands of hours of CP to the Federal Bureau of Investigation? Yeah, no, that would work. I forgot that we also need to get her to unblock Beardson somewhere here. What if Beardson's the one that's attacking the quartering for it? What is that, Dirt Perpenstein? Oh, the quartering isn't Christian. Interesting. Okay. I don't consider myself religious. I've gone back and forth calling myself an atheist or agnostic. But this time of year, I always get to thinking, man. Jesus Christ had a ton of haters. If YouTube has taught me anything, having loads of haters means you're doing it right. Oh, no. This is a bad... What if we just edited this? Hold up. What was that Marvel character? Yo, what was the Marvel character that she was really pressed about? Anyone remember? The Marvel lady? Dude, what's her name? Emma Frost. Wait. And I hate Christians. And I hate non-denominational Christians. Also, I hate non-denominational Christian, non-denominational born again Christians. Fucking sluts. No, that might be too obvious. Okay. That could get him blocked, right? I think that could get him blocked. Someone screenshot that. Someone reply with this to Meloni Mac's next post. Is there an alternate lesser known username the Quartering has ever used? Could fabricate a long history of gooning to Meloni Mac or something. Dude, what if we just made a... What if we made a, what is it called? A fan fiction account, like on one of those websites, and just named it like something. Yeah, you're right. We need to find like a username the Quartering uses, but isn't like the main one, but like is a different one. And we just made that, and then we wrote something about it, and then we left it there for like 2 months.
91 sent $3. Just say the Quartering
Yeah,
is
what
Catholic.
bad?
Protestant Melanie would not like that.
No, but we don't want her to be antagonistic towards Catholics because Beardson. Unless Beardson's gonna become non-denom for her. You have to show leaked DM of him perving out over her. Genius. 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 Dude, that would be so easy. It would be so easy to make like 100% fake DMs of anything. Because you could just inspect Element. If you got their profile picture, like, that would be so easy. I can't do it right now because the site's breaking. But you could just inspect Element, and you could copy and paste the profile picture, get the same name in there. You know what I mean? Exactly. As long as you made sure it's all the exact same thing, you could just write anything in there. And then it's like, how would they prove that that didn't happen? You know what I mean? How the fuck would you ever prove that those DMs didn't occur? Beardson would become Mormon for her. Beardson must save Melanie's last remaining egg. AI generate the goon tape. Dude. That would work so well, though. Right? A DM with Beardson so Beardson can be the white knight who leaks it. Dude, yeah! Dude, yeah! Hold on, wait. Can I get my DMs to load right now? Hold on. I could literally make this. Wait, is low-key trash talking her too? Messages? The problem is, dude, the messages don't load. The problem is this stream is evidence. This stream would get us caught, dude. Also, I can't load messages right now because Twitter's too broken. Whatever, it's over. Or no, this would be immoral, but another alternative would be to make fake Meloni Mac Quartering DMs that are sexually charged and then send them to the Quartering's wife so that the Quartering makes him block Melanie. And then she'll come crawling to Beardson. No, but that would be like Dark Triad, but that would low-key work. In Minecraft, read that. Clothed female, nude male. What? I'm not reading that. Anyways, back to the news. Use Google's new VO3 video AI to make porn, the Quartering, and Meloni Mac. And then send that to the Quartering's wife. No, that would be because because you need it to be enough where it's like the quartering's in trouble and whatever, but not enough that like the wife's gonna divorce rape him with all that debt that he just accrued. You know, not enough unless you really just wanted to kill the quartering off or something. But you don't want it. You don't want that to happen. You can't make it actually be like, oh, he cheated on her with Meloni Mac, because then his wife might just leave him. But if you just made it kind of like sexually charged, but it's not really cheating, then she'll just make him block Meloni. I say we destroy him. I mean, it depends what our goal here is. I just want Meloni Mac to unblock Beardson and be in love with him. And share her 350,000 followers with Beardson. With Beardson! Motherfucking Beardly! Wait, they're live right now!
I'll never know now.
Free speech, you're supporting.
Can I see the chat? Are there really viewers or is it
you're
fake?
Supporting our show. And on top of all that, you get no ads plus extra content. It's incredible value and $20 off when you use my link. So please do sign up for that. Ladies, it's been a pleasure as always.
Rumble?
Neurodivergent.
No, I want to see your chat. I want to see the chat. Let me see the chat. Let me see the chat. Let me see the chat. Please.
Be like, no, I'll keep working.
No. I'll suffer alone on the holiday while everyone else is grilling out. You guys go ahead.
30,000 viewers?
Yeah. Jeremy was gotten by...
This is an Empire
bot.
bot.
Yeah, the glitch gremlin.
That's an Empire bot.
Yeah,
his chat is as fast as mine.
Can you say, now that we're at the end of the show, that Estrocast is your favorite day of the week?
Estrocast is my favorite day of the week.
I love it!
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
Is in
30.
Canada. Oh, well, you can just scroll down.
He
and
just rated Viva Frey. Are they all just botting?
Shelters, doctors say. Why some experts say modular homes could ease the Canadian housing crisis. So I don't know what people think is the only. Oh no, that's just for homeless.
He has 2,000 viewers.
Yeah, there's a lot more of them now because they're being forced
His
out of their
chat's
homes
moving
because
at
of
a
housing
more
costs,
reasonable
because of
pace.
housing shortages. Because Canada is on a highway to hell. After years of delays, rising costs, and local backlash, a supportive housing development intended to fast-track seniors out of homelessness because they...
That's crazy. Okay.
Day, if something happens I really want to talk about, like Tomb Raider news, I'm always going to talk about if there's new Tomb Raider news. Other than that, it's like, oh, let me actually incorporate some more fun stuff. So, oh, I got this. Did
anyone get a screenshot of that tweet I edited? We gotta just make the quartering talk shit about Lara Croft.
Still a figure. Let me unbox that. Things like that. So
Really
now I'm just
compelling?
kind of
Oh my
a bit
gosh.
more relaxed with it.
This is good
like
stuff.
I have my weekly streams that I do when I'm not sick. And so then I have that on schedule. But other than that, it's just like I've kind of just been going with the flow with it and not.
Yeah.
I would rather see, because there's some channels that jumped on the gaming anti-woke space, but they jumped in there later. And so
You're talking about
some of them are taking the approach of manufacturing drama because they want content.
Yeah.
And so then they're just...
Dude, no. I want you to be in love with Beardson. No.
trying to argue with other creators and attack each other.
Who watches this?
And it's like...
Boomers with their dick in their hand, 100%, without a doubt, 1,000%. Boomers that also are looking up like Meloni Mac leaked in the other
that's
tab.
just not my style.
Well, I feel like you have to be authentically interested in what you're talking about for a video.
Yeah.
Much better. Okay, anyway, yeah, so I don't know. I just want her to love Beardson like she should. This shit's crazy. That is so insane to have like a 40-year-old doing that. But also for 40, I mean, makeups must be carrying like crazy or something, but that's insane. I mean, come on. Brittany could never, right? Can I get an amen on that? Can I get an amen? Chat. Let's be for real right now. Brittany could literally fucking never, right? Okay, anyway. So So when will she stream next? Because we should love raid the chat, not like a hate raid, not like a bad one.
Return of yes, I am back. I'm happy to be here.
What does her chat look like? Hold on, get into it. I just want to see what is the chat like midway through the stream. I can't listen to that though. They're saying, I picked my own cotton today. You look punk rock, girl. Sasha Grey, dude. It's all boomer porn ad. Sasha Grey, Star Fox, Jacko Fish, ATZ, Lilybug. Your new hair is giving Nancy Downs from The Craft, and I love it. That's fucking rude. What is she babbling about? Okay, true, real as fuck. Wow, your new hairstyle suits you well. Seriously, your shorter hairstyle makes you look much younger. Hey, you should check out Claire Obscure. Don't care. Oh, I just learned about this because I almost got banned from Twitch for having my medal in the back. What? Hi, Gothics. Said hi to you. I met her for the first time at Beverly Hills on April 27th for the walkaway event. Tomorrow I'm going to meet Brett Cooper for the first time at European. Do you want me to say hi to her for you? Oh my. Okay, low-key, they do deserve the money because they just have like straight up mentally ill stalkers like watching, you know what I mean? Like that's the audience is disturbed boomers that have like a crazy parasocial like romance going on with them. Wishing you a blessed stream, Melanie. I pray that God comforts you with his love every day. Also, if you haven't already, I highly recommend adding the band Judicator to your Spotify playlist. They're a Christian rock band and they are amazing. Hair is looking on point, Mel. That's crazy. I'm meeting Brett Cooper tomorrow. Do you want me to say hi to her for you? That's crazy. That's insane. That's just